Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is November 3rd, and Baro has returned to the Larunda Relay on Mercury. And there he is, Mental Tempest thanks for the Affinity Blessing. It's been a couple weeks since the Daggett update has dropped and the companion rework with plenty of other changes. What do you think he has brought to his inventory this time? Well, let's take a look. Gotva Prime returns as anticipated and announced in the most recent dev stream in prime time. So if you were unable to get it from Tennocon or you started playing after, now's your chance. And you'll be able to get it from Baro at the price of 675 ducats and 600k credits. Prime to Magazine Warp is our next option. This is a little bit niche, but I would still recommend picking it up. It can be handy on certain things too. Like the first one comes to mind is the Ambassador alt fire build so that it can fire 3 times before a reload. Prime Cryo rounds. Meta on pretty much any AoE launcher because you usually run 165 cold with 60% toxin to get a high amount of viral, but then also have a decent amount of extra status on it along the side. We have Shell Shock and Sweeping Serration next. I believe this one is farmable. Let me check this really quickly on whether or not it is. Yep, it can be farmed from Hive Sabotage, so you do not need to buy this. And Sweeping Serration also drops her Eidolons, but it's an incredibly niche mod, so grab it if you want. I don't think it's going to be really popular. Prisma Gorgon exists, and this is also the best variant for Gorgon Incarnon, if you were interested in building that. Otherwise, it is still MR points, 3,000 of them. So I would suggest picking it up. Astral Twilights. If you don't have this, I mean, I guess it's a stance for Glaives. It is farmable, but Glaives don't even actually use their stance in combat. It's only there for the extra 10 capacity cost for mods. Pedestal Prime makes a return. If you like these decorations in your orbiter or your dojo, you can grab it this week. We have 10 times Ki'Teer Fireworks, as always, as an option if you want to celebrate. Ki'Teer Color Palette returns once again if you failed to pick it up last time, and Ki'Teer Kavat Armor 2. We have the Twin Grax Tosin skin if you like the more Inaros-inspired aesthetic. Then 3-day Affinity Booster at the cost of 450 ducats at 200k credits. I mean, it's worth it if you refuse to trade for Platinum, but otherwise, if you do actively trade, the Platinum route is faster and more efficient. If you want a gem on your forehead, the Ki'Teer Atmos Diadem returns once again. Tenno Kindred Rug as decorations for your Orbiter and Dojo again. Prisma Grinlok. Oh boy, it's Fall from Grace. I mean, if you can get a minus impact ribbon, then this can be an absolute slash machine, but otherwise, despite the higher crit and status and multipliers, it is a semi-auto weapon with relatively low base fire rate and no other extra special perks to go along the side. A legacy of an older times. Fun to mess around with a bit, but would need a ton of help and synergy on kits to really be a good option on Steel Path. Prisma Lotus Glyph returns once again, and the Elixis series continues with another returning skin, the Latron Pistol skin. If you want a Latron, but smaller, then this is what you can go with. And remember, the Elixis skins have very high detailing resolution on their textures, so if you're looking for something a little bit more medieval, ornamental, or, well, just for ceremonies, that might be what you're looking for. Deimos Carnus Prex as a card has returned once again, and the entire Mulciber armor set is here. I'm not too fond of the leg pieces, but the arm pieces the shoulder pieces are okay, and the chest piece too. Wisp Immortal skin if you want that. Actually, this aligns a little bit better with the base sculpting of the skin, still a little bit off, but if you want it, it is there to grab. And Ki'Teer's Straight Sign Dana, this one bounces a little bit like that. If you want it, is in store, as well as a Clarthic Planter. A life form encased. I mean, that kind of seems like infested to me, but yeah, another decoration piece. And then, as always, Sands of Inaros Blueprint, as well as Fey Path Ephemera. And if you show up with Inaros Prime, of course, you'll gain access to the Lost Signal item to escort Baro himself. What do you get as a reward? Well, you'll have to do it yourself to find out. That's it I got for this video for Baro's visit this week. As we get closer and closer to Whispers in the Wall, probably next month, DE has confirmed that Part 2 of the companion rework is not to be shipped until next year, so don't fret. Your charm isn't going to be nerfed for some time, but I do have new builds and guides for the latest and greatest companions, be it Moas, Sentinels, Kavats, Pretizites, Kubros, and, well, Baphilas. Do check those videos out. But beyond that, like and subscribe always goes a long way for helping the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.